Good evening, guys. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Tracxn Consulting. As we speak, Tracxn Consulting is a multi-asset and multinational hedge fund based out Singapore. We are a multi-asset hedge fund. By multi-asset, I mean we actively covering our positions in gold, silver, platinum, palladium, oil, spreads, base metals, agriculture commodities, foreign exchange, and equities. God willing, we would be adding few more asset classes in the near term. Please note that, and like I repeated many times, we are proprietary in nature. By proprietary, I mean to say no third party. I repeat, no third party can invest capital in our fund. Please do note that Treasury Consulting and none of the subsidiaries of Treasury Consulting is inviting any form of third party investment from any venture capitalist or private equity firm. Please do take a note of that. As you're completely aware that there are many loss-making startups or companies who got approval to list in India. And this in itself is a big point to deliberate that how come a loss-making companies be allowed to raise the money from the public. One of them is the Tracxn Technologies. Tracxn Technologies, it is founded in 2013. Basically, it provides the market intelligence. In short, you have many private companies in India, not to mention. Tracxn is all about the market intelligence. And they got listed very, very recently in India. First of all, I would like to congratulate the investors of Tracxn Technologies. The reason being, when it got listed around 21st October 2022, the share price was around 93, you can say, around 93. And today the share price is approximately 70. So I would like to congratulate that almost 20% of the market capitalization is phased out approximately 1 month. So I would like to congratulate the Tracxn Technologies investors that you invested in a loss-making company. And today I am going to be telling you statistically that it is a loss-making company. But before I continue, let me repeat that I am talking about the public information which I am having. Please do take a note of that. Now, first, let me cover on year-to-year basis. Guys, the net profit in March 2018, which means financial year 18, is around minus 28 crores. Congratulations. March 2019 is approximately minus 22 crores. Congratulations. March 2020 is minus 54 crores. Once again, congratulations. March 2021, it's about minus 5.3 crore. And what saved, let me confirm, what saved, this company is the other income component. So please don't get misguided that they lost it. They lost it because of other income. They saved it because of other income. And 2022, which is financial year 2022, their losses is around minus 5 crore, which means 2018 losses, 2019 losses, 2020 losses, 2021 losses, 2022 losses. Irrespective of knowing that this company is in losses from the last 5 consecutive years, you know, they got the approval of IPO. And the beauty is investors invested in a loss making company. That is another beauty of life. You would be very surprised to know that in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, the operating profit margin, even at operating profit margin, which is known as operating profit, even at operating profit margin level, the company was in losses. It means when you operating profit is at losses, common sense, you won't be able to profitable at PAT levels. This is the beauty of the loss making companies we have in India. But the beauty is changing little bit now. And this is something which we need to understand. And statistically speaking, I repeat, statistically speaking, this is not possible. An interesting thing is that if you go to the reserves and surplus section of Tracxn Technologies, you would get a fantastic information which I doubt you would be able to get anywhere. And that fantastic information is reserves and surplus was negative 154 crores in 2020. Then again almost zero in March 2021. And in March 2022, again negative 15 crores. The biggest question here is that how come reserves and surplus of any organization become negative? As we speak, we have Indigo and many other companies in India who are having negative reserves and surplus, which is called negative retained earnings. And I'm sure that like I raised many a times, that majority of the investors in India hardly have any understanding as far as I would say, the negative retained earnings is concerned. And beautiful fact is that Tracxn Technologies is audited by a big four called PwC. PwC. So Tracxn is audited by PwC. Now, if you open the Google, you would get to know that there is a fantastic information which you have about about PwC. And that fantastic information is about the BT. I don't think I need to explain what is BT. BT is one of the amongst largest telecommunication companies we have in the world. The information is like that, and it's a very latest information. The information is it's of August 2022. PwC has been fined 1.8 million pounds, which is precisely 2.5 million, approximately 1.8 million pounds and around $2.5 million for failing to properly scrutinize the accounts of telecommunication company British Telecom after a 500 million accounting fraud has been uncovered at its Italian operation. Congratulations. The accounting giant, I don't know why we call this accounting giant, but anyways, the accounting giant failed to act with the requisite professional skepticism and didn't obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence in its work on BT 2017 financial statement. And this statement is given by the FRC, which is a regulator of United Kingdom. One thing which is very clear, one thing which would continue to clear is that we are living in a times when these audit firms have made mess of the audit. mess of the, I would say, the accounting parlance. Many loss making companies in India, please check Paytm, please check Zomato, please check Policy Bazaar, please check, and different, you will get to know how many of them are audited by PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, and EY. Like I repeat, and I would continue to repeat, that once I see the name, these big fours, I never take this into consideration. So, Tracxn Technologies is a loss making company. I warned you people before the IPO also. And this video I am shooting on 22nd November 2022. I warned you people, stock listed at around 92. Today it is around 70, which means 20% of your investment is already out. Congratulations. Investors of Zomato, Policy Bazaar, Paytm, Delivery, they are facing almost the same which you are facing. It does raises a big question that how come these loss-making companies are approved by our so-called regulator. Before I move, let me tell you that one more company, Cartrade, and I would have separate video about Cartrade. Cartrade, I would say as of 20th August 2021, I would say 20th August 2021, Cartrade was around 1500 rupees, approximately, you can say. And I'm sure that many people would have invested at 1500 also. Today, Cartrade is approximately 490, which means what? Two-thirds, 66% of the market cap is eroded. And I would have a separate video on Cartrade. 66% of the market cap is eroded. This is Cartrade. And please check yourself that in 2022, the financials which very recently closed, Cartrade was profitable company or a loss-making company. Check yourself and you would get a beautiful reply once you check the financial statement. Please do check whether Cartrade have borrowings in the books or not. Please check yourself as well. Guys, do remember one thing, when we invest in these loss-making companies, do always understand that these loss-making companies are, when you not being able to become profitable, how would you become profitable after raising the money from the investors? Tell me, how would you become profitable after raising the money from investors? That is the big question. And this is something I always try to answer, and this is something which I always try to see from my angle also. But nonetheless, I'm sure that in the due course of time, more and more loss-making companies will get approval. More companies would be reporting losses. The media would be quiet as always. Companies would accumulate the debt. Media would be sleeping. And people would be investing in this debt. And eventually, you know what is going to get happen. Nonetheless, this is Rahul Magan from Tracxn Consulting Group. You knew my personal number, +91 9899 242 978. In case of more information, you can visit our fixed income platform www.fixedincome.global. www.fixedincome.global. Have a great time ahead, guys. Thank you and see you soon.